The moment you've all been waiting for. Jonathan Corpina talking politics. Sorry, Jonathan. We got to cover midterms today. I'm so glad to have you on Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks for having me. An exciting day for us.
It really is. So why are the midterms so tied into the stock market or vice versa?
You know, I think it's simple. It just all comes down to policy. And politics has always played a major part in our economy, and clearly Wall Street focuses on what happens out of Washington. I think in this day and age, in this administration, we're probably focusing a lot more on what happens and what's occurring in Washington. So that being said, midterm elections definitely have been one of the largest headlines, I think, thinking back of any other midterm elections. This is something that's so very, very important. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out and the effects that it's going to have on the market.
Well, that leads me to my next question. Have you played out any of the outcomes of the different scenarios where we have a GOP sweep, maybe halvesies, demis?
Right. I mean, look, I think I played my last election call 2 years ago, and I think everybody was wrong, including myself. So to try to pick what's going to happen today, anything can happen. I think we'll definitely see that voter participation will be up, and I don't care if you're red or blue, that's very good across the board for everyone. What I'm more curious to see is kind of what's going to happen and how the market's going to get affected by this. I think investors, Main Street, Wall Street, want to know what's the outcome going to be at the end of the day today when we go to bed, and what that effect's going to be. I don't think the effect's going to be real major. I think it's more of just the transparency of knowing exactly what the landscape is going to look like for the next 2 years, how that's going to affect 2020 elections. I think we're going to learn a lot now. Do I think we come in tomorrow and we're going to have a one-way market for the next few weeks, up or down, based off of today's elections? I don't, because take a step back. Our economy's doing well. Companies' earnings season's doing well. Our geopolitical issues have quieted down for a little bit. So I don't think elections today are really going to have that type of an effect, but it's clearly going to have an effect where we're going to have a really good idea of what the House, what the Senate's going to look like, what policies have been put on the sidelines waiting for this to occur, waiting for these results to come out. And then once that comes out, it's that insight to 2020.
There is so much being discussed. Like you said, a lot of voter participation. How about market participation today? How's volume?
Volume's kind of slow today. So we went through last week and a couple of sessions prior to that. We hit record volumes. I think last Friday we had the second highest volume of the year, which is nice to see as we get towards the end of the year. And consecutive days, we had 4 or 5, over 4 billion composite volume that was into our market on consecutive days. We haven't seen that for 2 years. So I think participation has clearly been here. The thing that's also here is volatility. We continue to see our triple-digit moves up and down every single day. So hopefully, once we get through this election later on today, things will quiet down our markets and we can really focus on the end of the quarter and the end of the year.
Well, Jonathan, there's one thing that is certain. You always have our vote. I mean, you are a floor governor, right?
That is true. That is an elected position, so I've been through this before.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Can't wait till next week to see what we have to talk about then.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.